All right, here we go. Let me holler at y'all. Let me plug the joint. Do you have these 5 traits that make women play you? Again, do you have these 5 traits that make women play you? Now, let me say this because I want to be clear. Whenever you take advantage of someone, right? Whenever you purposely and consciously seek to manipulate or deceive someone, you're wrong, right? You're wrong for that. Okay, man or woman, right? Now, here's the thing. I don't put the onus on women to look out for me. Okay, let me say that shit again. I don't put the onus on women, meaning I don't make women responsible for my mental and emotional state. I don't make women responsible for that. The problem with a lot of guys is guys talk about, oh, these women are liars. These women do that. These women do this. And my thing is, but you're in control though, or at least you should be, right? You can't control what the woman does, but you should be in control of what you do and how you respond to the shit that goes on around you. Do you have these 5 traits that make women play you? Now, I've been telling you guys, when you deal with women strictly on your terms, you cut out a lot of bullshit. Now, does that mean you won't have situations where you're not disappointed by women? Here's the thing. Okay, this is one thing that I anticipate from human beings, whether it's a man or a woman. I anticipate that at some point in time, I will be let down. Okay, I anticipate at one point in time, I will be disappointed by the actions of others. Okay, I anticipate that this will occur, right? Because I anticipate this, I don't take a lot of shit personal, which is why I don't have an axe to grind with women. I don't have no vitriol, no angst, or none of this shit towards women. Because a lot of this shit I don't take personal. Why? Because I anticipate that I will be let down and disappointed at some point in time. Now, if it comes to fruition that I'm not, that's all to the good. But I anticipate that at one point in time, and that's not me being pessimistic. That's me being realistic, right? When you're dealing with human beings, we're not infallible. We're imperfect. People fuck up. People make mistakes. People get a little selfish, right? These things occur, right? Now, let me get back to the joint. Do you have these 5 traits that make women play you? Now, here's the thing. Before I get into that, let me say this. Okay, let me do this right here. The expression getting played means being taken advantage of by someone you care about. It can also mean to be deceived, cheated, hoodwinked, or betrayed. Now, I want everyone to pay attention to the expression getting played means by taking, excuse me, means being taken advantage of by someone that you care about. What I'm finding a lot of is that both men and women have the propensity to complain about people they just met. Why are you worried about someone that you just met attempting to take advantage of you? Just get rid of them. Okay, why are you mentally and emotionally impacted by the actions of someone that you literally just met? Now, if you've been dealing with someone for quite a while and you developed what you believe to be a profound emotional bond and connection, you think you got something real with this person, right? And then they betray you. I can feel your angst when you say, damn, I got played. I can feel that. But if it's someone you've been dealing with for a few days, a couple weeks, even a couple months, get over that shit. It's not that serious. Do you have these 5 traits that make women play you? So the first trait, acceptance. Guys, I'm talking about y'all. Acceptance. What is acceptance? The action or process of being received or adequate or suitable. Typically to be admitted into a group. A lot of you guys have issues with wanting to be accepted by women. That mentality opens you up to be played. That mentality opens you up to be played. You want to be accepted by women. This is why a lot of you guys will deal with women who do disrespectful shit. This is why a lot of you guys will deal with discourteous women. Zach, what do you mean by discourteous? I'm glad you asked. Allow me to elaborate. If I meet a young lady and we're talking, and I'm basically telling her where my interest lies, right? What I want to do with her, what I want to get into with her. And I offer a date, right? I offer a date. And she accepts the date. And then I tell her, hey, take out your phone, put my number in your phone. And she tells me, oh, I don't call no guy, but you can have my Instagram though. Or something to that effect. She's being discourteous. Here I am offering this woman a date. She's being discourteous. If I was looking for her acceptance, any little crumb that she's handing me, I would accept. Why? Because I want to be accepted by her. So as long as she's giving me some attention, so as long as she's entertaining me or showing me any level of interest, me seeking acceptance is me accepting whatever she's offering. You know what? Fuck it. I'll take your WhatsApp. I'll take your Instagram. And whatever you want to do, girl, however you want to do it, I'm with it. Acceptance. Do you have these 5 traits that make women play you? Seeking acceptance, wanting to be accepted by a woman. A lot of you guys do this. This is why a lot of you guys, you will offer a date to a woman. And she'll be like, I don't know. Maybe we'll see. I'm really busy. I mean, I'll get back to you and let you know. And you'd be like, okay, girl, just let me know. You know, I just want to take you out, enjoy your company. Just let me know and we can do it whenever. A lot of you guys listening right now, you're guilty of having this mindset. You're guilty of thinking like this. Why? Because you want to be accepted. So a lot of you guys, what you do is you follow behind a woman, hoping that she will accept you, right? Number 2, validation. Validation. Recognition or affirmation that a person or their feelings or opinions are valid or worthwhile. You motherfuckers want to matter to women. That's your problem. A lot of you guys, listen right now. You want to matter to a woman. I don't. I matter to myself. Now feel what I'm saying. I matter to myself, meaning this. If I'm dealing with a woman, and if she ain't dealing with me on my terms, I can't fuck with her. Now, Pete, what I'm saying. I matter to myself. Because I matter to myself, I have standards and principles by which I operate, right? I abide by, I adhere to these standards and principles for me, so I can have a certain quality of life for myself. Because why? I matter to myself. So if I'm dealing with a woman, I don't need her validation, right? I don't need for her to affirm whether or not my opinions are valid or worthwhile. I know they are. I already know they are. So I don't need validation. Again, do you have these 5 traits that make women play you? Now let's move on to number 3. This is very important, and it kind of goes into the first 2. Are you pressed for sex? Most of you guys are, which is why you seek validation, which is why you seek acceptance, because you're pressed for sex. And let me just say this real quick. A lot of this complaining that men do online or on the internet about women, a lot of it comes from the mouths of sexually frustrated males. A lot of guys are sexually frustrated They're upset. They're pissed, right? They want to have sex, right? They go to the gym and work out. They still can't get no ass, right? They get a good paying job. They still can't get no ass. Okay, they're extra friendly and nice to women. They take women out wherever the woman wants to go. They follow behind the woman, right? And they still can't get no ass, right? Why? Do you have these 5 traits that make women play you? Guys, when you press for sex, when you're thirsty for sex, you compromise yourself. You compromise your honor, assuming you had any. You compromise your integrity, assuming you had any. You compromise your dignity, assuming you had any. Most guys, when it comes to sex, they have no honor, no dignity, or integrity. They'll do whatever for it. They'll lie for it, trick for it, deceive, manipulate, beg. And when I say beg, I'm not literally talking about, girl, come on, girl, let me get in there, girl. Just a tip, please. That's not what I mean by begging. When you take a woman out on multiple dates and she ain't done shit but look cute, you are a pussy begging motherfucker. I said it. When you give women access to you non-sexually and they can call, text whenever they want, you spending all this non-sexual time with them, you are a begging motherfucker because you're only doing that to get to the pussy. Your actions, yeah, you might not say the shit that make you look like a beggar, but your actions are of a pussy begging motherfucker. Do you have these 5 traits that make women play you? Number 4, expectations. This is a big one. Women are guilty of this too. Expectations. Hold on. Let me go up here. Let me go up on my little Rolodex of definitions. Hold on. Give me a second. I know I saw it here earlier. All right. There we go. Expectation is the root of all heartache. Number 4, expectations. So, a lot of guys will spend a lot of time trying to win the affections of a woman. And that could include taking a woman out on multiple dates. And then when they don't get no sex, they get upset. And they'll say, she used me. She used me for free food. No, technically you kind of played yourself. Do you have these 5 traits that make women play you? See, what a lot of guys don't understand is when you put yourself in a predicament for a woman to play you, you've already played yourself, which is why you are in that predicament or that situation to begin with, because you played yourself. So you're an easy target for a woman to take advantage of you, right? And in many cases, you're going to run into an opportunistic woman. What does that look like? Opportunistic, exploiting chances offered by immediate circumstances without reference to a general plan or moral principle. A lot of women will exploit you guys. Okay? And the main reason they can exploit you, the main reason why a lot of guys are easily exploited and played by women is because you want to fuck them too bad. Period. You want to have sex with them too bad. There is no woman on this planet that I've ever wanted to fuck bad enough, currently want to fuck bad enough, or will in the future want to fuck bad enough for me to put myself in a predicament or position to be exploited because she's using the fact that I want to fuck her against me. And women will do this. Women will leverage your sexual desire for them, especially when they see that you have no standards, you have no principles, and you'll do whatever to win their affection. What will women do? They will exploit that chance offered by you. They will exploit it. This is why some of you guys, you may have encountered women that initially came across like they were genuinely interested in you. They initially came across that way. But after speaking to you for a little while, talking on the phone with you, texting back and forth, they realize something very unflattering about you. That you have one of these 5 traits. Some of you guys have all of the 5 traits. Which brings me to the 5th one. Needy for companionship. Do you want to know how you're needy for companionship? When I hear guys say, I want a girlfriend, the moment I hear guys say, I want a girlfriend, you are a needy motherfucker. Zach, what do you mean? There is nothing wrong with wanting a girlfriend. Yes, there is. If you want a girl, if you are a single man and you're not currently dating a woman seriously, and for a lot of you guys, you're not even having sex at all, and you say, I want a girlfriend, you are a needy individual, and you are right. I said right. You are right to get played by a woman, right? You're right up a woman's alley. Why? Because your neediness for companionship makes you a target for opportunistic women. Again, exploiting chances offered by immediate circumstances. Zach, can you explain, can you expound a little bit more how a guy who says he wants a girlfriend can easily get played? I'm glad you asked. What do guys do when they're seeing a woman that they think can be their next girlfriend? Or when they want a girlfriend and they meet a woman? What do guys do? Think about it. What do you do? If you're dating a woman and you want her to be your girl, or you think she can be your girl, what are you going to do for that woman? Think about it. You're going to take her out on a lot of dates. You're going to spend a lot of non-sexual time, energy, and effort in attempts to win her over. Hold on real quick. That's my alarm going off. That's what you're going to do. Women are very well aware of this, and women are very adept to put themselves in position to exploit these opportunities. Right? When they're dealing with a guy, oh, he really likes me. Oh, he wants a girlfriend. But when you have one of these 5 traits, in many cases, that makes you very undesirable. And it makes you look weak. Whether you think you're weak or not, it makes you look weak. Women don't like weak men. They'll deal with you. Why? Because they can utilize you for something. Again, women will get married to weak men. Women will even have a weak man's baby. Why? Because they can exploit you. They can utilize you for something, but they don't respect you. And in many cases, they're not really sexually attracted to you, but they will have sex with you if they can benefit from it, especially long term. Especially long term. Do you have these 5 traits that make women play you? Looking for acceptance, looking for validation, press for sex. Do you have expectations? Are you needy for companionship? Let's go back to expectations. I said this in a live stream a couple weeks back. I assume nothing, therefore I expect nothing. Let me say that shit again. I assume nothing, therefore I expect nothing. Meaning this, if I give a woman my number and she takes it, I don't expect her to call it. If I offer a date and a woman agrees to meet me, I don't expect her to show up. If she shows up, I don't expect sex. If I invite her back to my crib, I don't expect sex. It doesn't mean that I don't want sex to happen. I don't expect it, because this is what I know for a fact. You can be in the throes of passion. Clothes can be coming off, thrown across the room. You can get hot and heavy. A woman could be about to put your joint in. Just like that, she could change her motherfucking mind. Just like that, she could be like, you know what? I want to stop. I just don't feel right. I don't want to do this right now. Or whatever reason she may give. A woman can change her mind like that she can take her consent back. Like that. I assume nothing. Therefore, I expect nothing. What did I say earlier? I anticipate that I will be let down and disappointed by people. Do you have these 5 traits that make women play you? I have never been played by a woman. I've had women attempt to play me and I saw it coming. I saw it 2 or 3 steps before she did it. I saw it coming because I deal with women strictly on my terms. So I see the bullshit coming a mile away. When you deal with women on their terms, it's a sleight of hand. She's showing you one thing with this hand, but with the other hand, she gonna play you, bro. Get some game about you. I'm out. Peace.